Just getting ready to leave. It's Friday morning, and we're on our first leg of the trip. We're going to go to Safford from here, climb to 4,500 feet, I guess. Jim's getting in the airplane, and we're getting ready to go. Here we are at Safford. We made to our first stop in 1 hour and 41 minutes. And we're going to see how much fuel this baby took to fly 1 hour and 41 minutes. Not much out here. Beautiful morning though, cool air, no wind at all. Just a Pecos, Texas. Pecos, Texas. Jimmy is getting shit out of the airplane, stuff out of the airplane. And there's the Pecos, Texas terminal. That must be the loaner bicycle right there. A lot of airports got loaner cars. This place has got a loaner bicycle. Texas, yeah. Pecos, Texas. And they were nice enough to give us this beautiful loaner car. Yeah. It's a Ford something. How come all these loaner cars, have you noticed the window tints always peeling off the windows? Oh, yeah. And this is no exception. And then there's an oil well, and that's what this place is known for, is oil. Oil. So we're in our room now. It's almost 6 o'clock at night, Texas time. And Jim is texting. Guess who he's texting? Who are you texting, Jim?
I'm texting Ann.
Ann? Well, that is so unusual.
Yeah, you never saw it.
And there, looking out our window, is the airport. And it is as flat as a pancake for as far as you can see. Maybe even flatter than a pancake. Man, it is flat. Yeah, this is a junky looking town. Of course, we haven't seen the nice part of it yet. Sure doesn't look good so far. Texas. Wind's blowing. It was pretty smooth flying this morning, a couple of rough spots, but mostly it was real smooth, and had a little crosswind, but couldn't complain. This was a pretty long leg, 1 hour and 50 minutes. I was ready to get out of the airplane. My rear end was getting sore. A lot of trees. Kind of reminds me of like around Mankato area. Hilly, trees, rivers, streams. It's pretty nice here. A little windy today. Yeah. Well, we're getting ready to leave. Where are we getting ready to leave? Brownwood.
Brownwood, Texas.
Yeah, this is a nice place. I like it here. Nice and cool. Eddie says we got 25-mile-an-hour crosswinds.
Oh, really?
Coming straight out of the south.
What it looks like as far as
Yes.
just adverse conditions is all I ask for anymore. Any adverse conditions between Hillsboro and Rusty Williams 3x3. Okay, insert card to begin.
Hillsboro.
It's I-J something, I think.
Which one?
Hillsboro is.
Oh.
Rusty Williams 3x3.
Is what?
3F3, I think.
All right, I'll check it out. Hillsboro, Texas. We're I think about 50 miles maybe south of Dallas. Well, I'll tell you, this just reminds me of Nebraska or Missouri. It's really nice. A few puffy clouds growing out there. A little breeze out of the south. Pretty nice. And here's the Hillsboro Terminal building. Right here. Hillsboro. Elevation 685 feet. Wonder if anybody's here. Well, here we are at Rusty Williams Airport. Jim's trying to get that credit card of his to work again. It's the fuel depot. And boy, is it beautiful today. It's nice and cool, a little wind. And look at all the trees and green. Man, this is fantastic. This is really good. It's pretty here. We landed on 1-8 today. We got a wind actually straight out of the east. You can see from the flag there. And I had my first landing in the airplane today. Up until now, Jimmy's been landing it. If I'd have known there was this much crosswind, I still wouldn't have landed. Wonder if there's anybody at the terminal, CE Rusty Williams Airport. I think the altitude here is 360 feet or so. What are you doing, Jim?
Nothing. So I got the key to the door. We came down this way, didn't we?
I think so. Where are we at? Mansfield, Louisiana? Yeah, we're going to have supper tonight in Mansfield, Louisiana at Billy B's Cajun Grill. Going to have some Cajun food. Looks like somebody's having a graduation or something going on here. Looks pretty nice. we are in Natchez, Mississippi, I guess. Man, is she windy this morning. We didn't make very good time at all today. It took us 1.8 hours to get here. I don't think we averaged more than maybe 80 miles an hour or so. Nice little terminal building here at Natchez. We've got a breeze coming out of the southeast. It was real cloudy and overcast when we left this morning, but it's pretty nice right now. A few puffy clouds up there and pretty bouncy, but we're going to take advantage of the blue skies and keep moving on. Well, here we are in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. It's maybe for the course. Let's see what this is. I think we're on Oskaloosa Beach or something like that. Gulf of Mexico.
Well, it depends on how soon we get out. It's supposed to be in the afternoon.
Oskaloosa Beach. Oskaloosa Beach. Surfers. The waves have really started to get big since we got here. We've been here about 2 hours maybe, and I don't know what that means. The tide's coming in maybe? I don't know. But the waves are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. A bunch of dolphins here. I want to see if I can. There you can see him down in the water down there. You can see a shadow. Let's see if he comes up. I wonder how long he can go down there without breathing. There's a bunch of them here. There's some more out there. There he comes up, little dolphin. And there's a whole bunch. There's another one out there. There's another one over there. There's another one. Must be a whole school of them there. That's pretty cool. Wow, look at him go. Look at that. Jumping around out there. A lot of people fishing out here. They're catching, what do they call those little fish they're catching?
Spanish? Mackerel?
Call them ladyfish?
Oh, ladyfish. Yeah, I caught one.
Ladyfish.
We caught a lot of Spanish mackerel too.
Are they good to eat?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that guy. Oh, he was going after one there. There's a crab shack there. That's where Jim and I had a drink. And then here's some more of the we're out here. Look at how blue the water is. It's beautiful. I'm going to get a picture of this sand. And this looks like a national wildlife refuge here, but this is a sand. And it looks as white as snow. Look at that. Look at how white that is. And that's what happens. It just kind of builds up and builds up, I guess. Alright, now we're going over to a little town called Dustin. They say it's the world's luckiest little fishing village.
That's what the sign said.
That's what the sign said, yeah.
Really, it's everything to do, so it is cool. Cantina. Grab Island Cantina.
Grab Island Cantina. Pretty nice place there. Looks like something you'd see in Las Vegas.
It's not too bad. $3.59.
That's pretty built up over here and quite touristy and fishy looking.
I bet you can get some seafood around here.
Looks like it. There's fresh shrimp, wholesale, retail.
I want to pay retail. I don't want wholesale.
Yeah, if you go in there and say, look,
Yeah.
I want to buy retail. Don't even try to sell me wholesale.
Yeah.
Waterfront for sale. These must be like condos or something. Jim spotted a Krispy Kreme and he can't drive by a Krispy Kreme.
Can't do it.
So we're going to stop and eat it. Well, we stumbled across the United States Air Force Armament Museum. And so there's a big, and there's all kinds of airplanes outside here. Here's a B-25. And so that's really cool. But I'm going to go over here because there's an SR-71 over here. And there goes a plane leaving the Air Force Base here. Big Air Force Base here. That is amazing. That is huge. I guess this thing used to just suck gas like there was no tomorrow. Look at the way the bottom is just dished out here. Jeez. Look at the tires on this. They must have had solid rubber tires on this, because this thing went up, I don't know how high it went, but probably the tires would pop. How they would, jeez. Look at these little windows. Look at these little windows. Little bitty window that guy had. Look at it. Wow. Plumbing drain access, all this stuff here. Pilot, Colonel Thomas Pugh. This must be where they got the idea for the space shuttle. Look at the size of that engine. Whew. That is one huge engine. And this is interesting, the way this wing is designed. And the other one looked just like this. How interesting is that? It's got a big dip in it. That is just amazing how big this is. What an airplane. So this is the SR-71 Blackbird. You have to go on the internet and read about it. It's 107 feet long. Weight was 59,000 pounds empty. 170,000 pounds maximum. Cruising speed was 2,430 miles per hour. And it could go 1 hour. 2,500 miles without refueling. The ceiling was 85,000 feet. Here's a B-52. Man, they're big. Really big. Look how big and long those wings are. Jeez. Alright, here's this helicopter again. Look at the size of that. There's Jim standing up there. And it gives you some idea of the size of this machine. Amazing.